EQ Bank finances, budgeting, small business owners budget too? Yes, I also budget. Recently, I just did my tax receipt collection video with my tax receipts from every purchase that I've made in 2025 with the government of Canada. Yesterday's video on the lesson page, you should have seen how much it actually cost me to rejuvenate a revenue as Beyonce living in Canada. And that's just from one store, which is the total of $300,000 for a store called Dollarama that a lot of people call cheap. $300,000 a year is not cheap when your name is Beyonce in music. Okay, EQ Bank? Secondly, EQ Bank, there's a platform known as Scotiabank that has at least 113,000 branches all across Canada. Scotiabank has a platform in the United States that is 314,000 platforms used by billions of US residents every single day. I work there. I work there. So I need to know how to finance my budget, and I also need to know how to fight the thieves off from the cash register because I not only know how to press the cash register to say paid, I also need to make sure that when Dollarama Finances goes into Scotiabank, that is equal and it's not missing not even a dime or a nickel. Otherwise, they're going to ask me the question as who did you have on staff today? Who worked at Dollarama today? Because there's about 15 cents missing from the Dollarama cash register till number one. That is why Exodus 20, verse 15 entitles You Shall Not Steal. Same thing, Scotiabank with Tim Hortons, which is why I fight with the cashiers not to steal. You see, beginning at 9 p.m. through to 1 a.m., when I'm on the phone with Ryan Kegel and we're doing the tally for the full day at Tim Hortons, not even $50 can be missing from that cash register. So it's not just me telling the Tim Hortons staff not to steal. It's Ryan Kegel up my ass telling me, what kind of nutshell thief are you hiring behind the counter at Tim Hortons beginning at, 9 p.m. at night? I don't want to hear about the nutshell thief, which is why I tell the nutshell thief, don't steal because I will show up, whether you want me there or not. And I'm going to show up to make you put it back, EQ Bank. I'm going to show up to make sure you put it back because at the end of the day, when it comes to Dollarama, at the end of the day, when it comes to Tim Hortons EQ Bank, I got to, fork out of my own bank account. If $50 goes missing from Tim Hortons cash register by one of the people that I put behind there, I gotta fork out $500 to put that back in the Tim Hortons cash register. You know what I'm saying? That's how I gotta do it. That's why I tell them don't steal because that $500 that you think I'm gonna put in your pocket, it's not going in your pocket. It's gonna go into Scotiabank's pocket. it's gonna go into Scotiabank's pocket. So when you're gonna put up a little advertisement as EQ Bank saying, "Oh, gee, you just did your taxes and you want me to do my," no, mm-mm, I'm sorry, but that little at-home tax thing, I've already done that, and I've already found who I need to be on my team, and I like to call it the watch a dime, the watch a dime thieves, basically. So I gotta make sure I'm watching a dime, bitch, because when Ryan Keegle says to me, "Where the money at?" I'm talking to Ryan Keegle. When a watch a dime bitch comes in and tells me where the grocery money at, is your name Ryan Keegle from Scotiabank now, watch a dime? Is that your name, Ryan Keegle from Scotiabank? Because you ain't going to be asking me for my grocery money because that $500 out of my account is going into Scotiabank account, not yours. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a whole lot more than to you seeing function complete and not knowing what function complete is, because there's a whole lot to get to function complete. So let me explain a little bit how I do that with Scotiabank in order to show up to the Alton Towers Plaza. Number one, the cash register opens. I didn't hear a customer take an order. I didn't. And then you're going to tell me when I go and I say, "Can you change this 10 into 2?" You got to buy something first. But I've heard you open the till several times in order to take cash from it when ain't no one ordered. I ain't stupid. It begins there. When I hear you open the till in order to take money out of the till and no one has made an order, you're a do it on a dime bitch for me. You understand what I'm saying? Or, well, watch a dime, I should say. You're a watch a dime thief bitch. Then I gotta go in. I gotta put on some clothes. I gotta go in. I wasn't registered to go in, but when you do a watch a dime topic like you just did, as Subway, open the till, and then an hour before you tell the customer as Kristen Helliger that you can't open the till, and Kristen Helliger had to buy another bottle of pop in order to get $5 in order to go buy her bus fare. Now I gotta go. I gotta put on my clothes. I gotta go for a walk down to Alton Towers. And I gotta say, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening?" Cause now I gotta go do that. And I wasn't intended to go do that today, EQ Bank. So, what taxes have you done yet? When you gotta watch a dime bitch telling you who the hell called you here. Put the money